Hey guys, ooh, look at my hair sticking out. So, namaste. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. The traffic's real slow, so it's kind of weird here, but it's not as bad as it could be. Usually, there, get that blinding light out of you. I've been sitting here, and I'm just going to continue as I go, and I'm not gonna have it to be we're all hanging out for like 25 hours waiting for someone to show. You'll be able to go back and play, watch this video on any other day. So, I, as well, have been in a turmoil, a struggle, something. You see, I always have a hard time, as we all know, with when we ask for something out of, well, really, we're not asking, we're begging God for help. And it's usually, out of time of pain and agony. And that's when I've come to be all like, I've been begging in agony. God is not there for me. Like, what do I do? And then it's come to me. Oh yeah, remember what that wings are? Yeah, no, I remember it. See, and then I'm like, dude, where did it come from? When you name or label, you negate. I'm like, man. And I knew Wayne said it. I love my Wayne. Rest in peace. I love you, Wayne. So I had been thinking, all the time. And now I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. Look at all the times that I say, God help you, or God, if we say God, or, any of these religious peace, how's that sound? Peace versus religious figures. Anytime we say, God, please help me, or God bless you, we negate. Okay, so do you know what that is? When I say, God, please help me, or let's take the vanity out of that. God, please help my family. There, does that feel better? Then we negate the relationship with God. We negate the question. We negate everything. That is, you nullify. You let go. Screw it, I've had enough. I don't need it anymore. How can I help myself when I've been praying and with some sad things like the begging, I've been laying out here, yeah. So the tumors, man, just like begging, please God, please, you don't have to take away the tumors, you don't have to take away the pain at all, just like take the edge off so I can just make it through. That's all. You think it would work? No. And then bam, you get sarcasm and like, but I can't say that because that'll make people offended. So then I'm thinking, okay, I say God all the time. I mean, like, I don't even know how many times a day I'll say God. There's a couple already. You know how many times I said God just in the last, see? So, I've been begging and praying for help with certain set things, okay? And I've been praying for certain help. I don't help from just, blah, blah, blah. You know you're great, right? But, like, come on, man. I'm asking for other things, another level. It's like, I'm not asking for help, help me get a new taco today, whatever. Just a crappy example to say, hey. But, how do I How do I do this so that I may receive the blessings? How do I take the word God out of my vocabulary so that I in then turn am able to go back to be receiving blessings? I mean, like, it's not about that, but really, when you're out in the streets and that's all you've got, you gotta do something, man. You know, it really sucks. And I just scratched my ear. I do want to remind, or maybe say, because I'm not sure if I have, God, it's interesting. The two bottom holes here. I'm sorry if wearing an earring in my ear no longer looks the same. Sitting in the van one day and what? No, I said something else. But along that line, and I just finished it with something else. And the earring I was wearing fell into my lap. And I'm like, oh my. It ripped straight out of my earlobe. Straight flip, bam, like that, you know? And then, I don't know, maybe a month later or something. Ripped. Yeah, no. This is in the last couple of weeks. So we'll say in the last 3 weeks, okay? Coming out of the bathroom over here at the park, I saw my earring on the ground, and I'm like, whoa, that's, oh my God, I didn't even know that. See, I did that again. I negated my relationship with God, and I did it again. Okay, so I'm like, oh my, bliss. Shit. I saw my earring on the ground. I'm like, oh my God, it's not opened, it's closed. What am I gonna do? So I sat down, and it took me a while. I didn't want to look. I'm like, I'll wait. I'll give it a minute. And it happened. Dude, I'm not even feeling this. You know, it's not like I kept tugging and, oh, whoops, I guess the earring I wore, was like a little too heavy and fell on the floor and just ripped out. No. My earlobes were fine. Here, twice now, I have fallen. It's not what I'm asking about. I don't give, it's not about the earrings, okay? Although I would like to say what it is about an earring. I miss my motorbike stud. And I know I had mentioned what happened. I've been trying all day to upload a video. And I am learning that you cannot say in title. From bully to friend to rest in peace. And I'm like, that's perfect titling because, I can use my example. And I don't want to say that, he was a bully to me. That just sounds awful, you know what I mean? But there's been bully-esque moments, if that sounds a little more pleasant. Because, dude, it's not what it was all about. So, I'm sorry. But putting the title in there, I wanted it to be something so you knew all around. It just didn't work out that way, Not bad. So I'm going to record that over. I've been doing a few of these. But I'm going to do another one of these. And I'll try and come up with a better title beforehand. Hopefully it won't get labeled and slammed. And I'll be able to post. Because I really think we could use it. I really think that it would help. With all the prayers that I've been giving, and really it's like, I know I am not effectively praying in a moment, because there's 4 grades, 4 levels, and I'm down on the bottom one. That's not how you pray. So, like, God, please. And see, I just negated it. To nullify, to cancel out, to end your relationship. Why would I do that? I mean, a little piece in the puzzle I didn't even see. Bam! Slam it on the table and, shove it in there. Woo, we'll see. Doesn't work though. And the reason why it doesn't work is because we nullified, you know? But do you understand? Lao Tzu, and the Tao. And I know I've covered that part already somewhere. I just can't remember what verse. And I don't have my books on me, and it's probably better I don't. But the Tao and Lao Tzu have, and I remember Wayne saying from his, reading of the Tao, how did I screw myself like so? Every single day I use that, like, oh, God bless you or something, you know what I mean? We do that all the time. I don't think it's a problem when it comes to saying like something like, hey, God bless you, or like, have a great day, yeah. But I think in the times when we are in need, maybe that sounds better or feels better by doing the little thing. How do we go about not canceling out and nullify and all that? Look up negation. And it's sad and it's scary and it's like, well, what's this all about? I mean, here I needed help and I've been praying and begging in agony, and I'm just screwing myself left and right. That's how it is. But I'm trying not to, say any negative words. I'm trying not to be all like, please. How do I do? I am putting an end to the receiving a blessing by naming and labeling our source of creation, where it's like you can't even give another name or label. You can't say my Lord, you can't say the grand architect of the universe, you can't do any of that, because once you name it or label it, you negate it. And if you don't understand negate, just Google it. That's all. And you see how truly fucked we are all. I mean, come on, man. I am sitting here begging out of agony, in agony, whatever. Dude, man, like, you don't need to take it all away. You don't need to take away my tumors, like, fine, fuck it, I'll never walk again, I get it, but how do I help myself? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh God, this sounds, oh, see, here I go say, oh God again. I'm like ruining it by begging in prayer, so to speak, whatever you want to say, to whatever. I just ruined it by asking and slapping on a title. So I'd been sitting here and I was trying to do so without naming and, like, labeling and negating. How do I? Of which in turn you find the right sentence and then you say, I am. How do we have the moment of asking to receive without using anything of a label or name? And it's like you're almost like you're supposed to say, and you're just talking to yourself. It's not like you're asking said source. Maybe that's how. Is it supposed to be like talking like you're, let's see. Now, if I go over here and then, hello? Is that what we do to truly have a prayer come true? I mean, I've been using my own example of the agony. And I'm like, God hates me. He wants me to suffer in agony. And if you read the Bible, you're like, yeah, you're right. But then, I ruined it. I screwed myself by putting on a label or a name. You can't say, my Lord, my love, and I do. And you can't say, my God, please help me. You can't do that because naming and labeling negates. It nullifies, it destroys, it puts an end. How can you ask for help and you prevent it all in the same. How do you handle that? What do you do? So I'd been sitting here, please help me find a way to remove the word from my vocabulary. And then I am asking you, please help me find a way to remove the word God from my vocabulary. And I don't mean that as a slam, because once you put the name and label on, we're, like, oh my God, how dare you? See, I just did it again. But I mean, like, dude, I love man. I just, did that help? No, because, man, I can't figure out what to do, what to say. I don't know what to do. And I know we all know someone who is a virtual, whoops, I'm using multiple words at the same time. My bad. I know a lot of spiritual people, preachers, and pastors. I guess I mean, like, dude, whatever. I mean, I could sit there and say, I don't know if it's a pastor or priest, whatever. And that could take all day just to get that shit out. So, I don't want to ask any of them. Because the moment you ask, God wants you to do, and it's like you just negated yourself, like, come on, man. You fuck yourself left and right by praying to God and for other people and have a good night. So how do I do? How do I ask for said whatever? Because you're saying in that moment too, you're labeling it as and said whatever. You can't even hold a conversation without screwing yourself in negation. So is that the whole trick? To learn and get it through our thick skulls. If you ever want to ask for God for anything, you fucked yourself already. I know it's been a while. I will be posting out some more and videos. I feel like I can't even speak. I'm like negating everything. Like, damn it. I'm having some moment, and I'd like to do a few more videos. I've been trying all day to, like really get one to upload, and I swear, man, like from bully, which is an extreme, because I figure, okay, well, that's, everyone will see, oh, look, I mean, you see how long and drawn out when I could just save a couple of minutes and spit it all out? Hear me down. Dude, man, I've been trying to fucking write this video, like, get it up and out, Like, god damn it, man. Every time I write, and I try to, like, okay, it's gotta be the name, because there's nothing in the description. I'm all like, from bully to friend to rest in peace. And it's not like, this person was my said bully. Just a, couple moments of, well, that wasn't so nice. So it's not a bully moment, but we all know the fucking bully's been all over the media lately, and when you say something like, from bully to friend to rest in peace, that would cover everything, and we're, hey, my God, I want to talk to you afterwards, okay? Oh, thank you, I have a question, I love you. And see, I just screwed myself by negation. I negated myself by putting the word God in there. You remove your connection to. And how are we going to do? Is that how we're going to come to terms with the fact that God's not there for us? Because we already are negating ourselves from, and you know what I mean? Like, you can't ask for nothing, because even just said asking is insinuation and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like, you could twist that shit all around like it's a label, or, in line of, and it goes towards any source of, I'm fucking myself left and right by begging myself every night, please, God, help take away the edge off this pain. You know what I mean? You're not doing it again. It's like, you're not fucking helping me. Do you know how bad that makes me feel? And then when I hear him in my head, And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, remember what Lao Tzu said. Uh, I love you, Wayne. And I know you did all the time too. Because that's kind of like what this platform is for us to do. I know I'm having issues I'd like to see and have resolved. So I was just going to leave it as a vocabulary question, but by using the word as well as, the religious of it all, maybe you can help me figure it out. Because that's, putting in a, ooh, don't you dare spit that out. You know? When asking for help, begging for help, please, Lord, you've already negated and dicked yourself out. No wonder why he doesn't answer our prayers, because we cancel it out. And that information has been going back for thousands of years. How do we bypass and get past and... Ooh, there you go, you're helping. I don't even understand. So I was asking, how can I even, remove the word God from my vocabulary? Because I don't want to get. And I'm not talking about some cute bullshit in a book. I'm talking about the source of creation, the grand architect of the universe, and my love for and understanding that there's power to help. But you're not allowed to ask, and you're not allowed to call the name, or insinuate some other name, or, hey, how do you actually go about getting a prayer out, having it heard? Bam, there you go. So, I love you guys. I'm trying to cover this series, and I understand that, when it comes to the way I talk, I'm all like, fuck you, and come on, man. I'm not the best example of the last almost 2 years of the show. But in a sense, I kind of feel like, whatever. And it's not about my parents or anything. And standing there, oh, you live in a trailer. And I'm like, no, actually, that was thanks. People are going to be shit anyway. When it comes to me or anyone that has celebrity, they build you up and they tear you down. But they have much more fun tearing you down. Oh, especially if they can do it online. That's how they are. People are dicks. But you're all supposed to be all like, God bless you. I am trying to be a better person than I was the day before. I'm not better than anyone else, just better than myself. Day before doesn't have to refer to just specifically yesterday. It could be 20, 30 years ago. How do I help myself stop negating myself and truly ask and receive? Because now I'm having these questions and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, dude. I'm covering all this shit from fucking manifestation and all of that, and we're like dicking ourselves left and right, And I'm not gonna sugarcoat the fucking bullshit and be like, oh, I said the word, S-I... Yeah, right, come on. We're adults here, man. If you can't understand it, look, wait a minute. You see how rough it is? Right now I'm trying to figure out what to say, and it's like, shit. Bypass the language. Bypass my appearance. Get to the fucking message. And that's your point. I love you. I don't give a fuck if you love me or not. I love you. Anyone in the world, the source within, an extension of The breath of God is within us. I can go cute all night long, man. But when it comes to agony, pain so excruciating, I want to rip my head off. You gotta find a way to take all said information that's been plastered through generation and add it up and do the math and figure out, whoa, I got it. Because we just can't seem to do that. And a lot of times people aren't going to do it because they don't want to do that. They don't have time for that. But then on the other hand, where when it comes to a prayer, you betcha they know. I've been stuck like this for 3 whole hours. I hope all of you have had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. I was going to post up a video and I mean, like, my God, I just couldn't deal, and we're pouring rain and life is good. But I am going to put my attitude more and put a couple more. Namaste. I love you, baby.